Hi, everybody. It's Italian night tonight.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good. Hopefully you're following our meal plan because it's super fun to follow. Because the hardest part about dinner is what?
Oh my gosh. Deciding what to cook.
Yes.
So we have our new 2-week meal plan posted for you, and I was describing that yesterday. If you don't want to follow it, make sure to go to our website and create your own. It gives you a full 2-week meal plan that you can create your own shopping list. She has it categorized easy, so you're not running all over the store. You can be in the produce and then the canned, and so it makes it easy for you. So we're trying to make it easy for you.
Makes it so easy.
Okay.
And the theme nights make it so easy for you because it gives you this variety of food. Not only tells you what to cook, but it gives you this variety of food, and this is what our bodies need. Once you start doing it, you'll never go back.
You'll never go back, ever. Okay, so we thought it would be fun to switch up something kind of different and easy for summer for Italian night. So we are doing the Romano crusted. Let's just show them. This is out of book 2. So in book number 2, she actually, which is different in book number 1, there's actually a section just on sandwiches. And they're all to die for.
Because we love sandwiches.
We love sandwiches.
And this one I made up. It's on page 276. And it's just
this is what it looks like.
Fun version of a grilled cheese. It's just kicked up with some arugula on it. And you know, when Rocket, which is what the Food Network and a lot of people in Italy also call arugula, they call it Rocket, when it started to come around 15, 20 years ago, I would actually, if I saw it on a sandwich and we were out someplace, I would pay extra just to get that arugula because it's so good.
It's so good. Arugula is amazing. If you've never had it, we love it on our pizza, our sandwiches. It's amazing.
In a salad.
Okay, hi from Canada. Hello from Canada.
Hello.
It's our friend from Canada. I went last night. How do you create the shopping list? So it's actually now a PDF on thefoodnanny.com. So you should just be able to go in and type in your ingredients. Or I guess I'm kind of old school. I print it off and then I write in my shopping list on it that way. So you just kind of go through. So like if you are creating your 2-week meal plan, you just go through and you just go, okay, do I have Romano cheese? Do I have butter? Do I have the bread? You just go through and make your grocery list like that. Do you want to say anything else?
We started doing the grocery list for every 2-week meal plan in the beginning. We did that for a long time, but it wasn't worth it because so many of you had already the groceries and the whole thing. And so everybody's like, it was too confusing. The list was too long.
Yeah.
Because your list won't be that long. Because you have mustard or mayonnaise or sour cream or cream cheese or whatever it is. You know what you have, and you have most of the ingredients, especially if
the
you're cooking
reason
along
we
with
tell
us.
you, okay, there's 2 things that we like to talk about, and we always say you're going to save money if you start the Food Nanny plan, and you're going to lose weight. Those are the things we like to say, and the reason you're going to save money is because her recipes, there's never a crazy ingredient, honestly, most of the time that you've never heard of. And once you get a well-stocked kitchen that she has in book number 1 and talks about, you're gonna start cooking on a regular basis. You're like, oh, I have that. Oh, I bought an extra pasta the last time I made a pasta. Oh, I've got this and that. So that's the beauty of it. And you're honestly gonna save money. It's an amazing thing. Okay, what kind of bread do you like to use?
So, the only bread I use, Lizzie uses whatever kind of bread if she doesn't
That
make
is not
it.
true. Okay. I just moved in and I haven't been organized about getting my own Kamut bread going. So
we have it actually going right now. Show them.
It's going right now.
Lizzie, where's the first
So
one?
we like to do it out of the white Kamut bread.
So the only bread I eat is Kamut. I like to eat the white Kamut or the whole grain kamut, which is the one that I grind up my own flour to use, which is, then it's the 100%, but the white kamut we use in everything. That's all I've eaten for over 3 years now, going on 4 years. It's so good, it's so delicious. I couldn't eat any other bread. I do when I'm out and about, but not at home. Today, we wanted to show you actually the sandwich on white, just plain white
Just plain
bread.
white bread for today.
Yeah.
It's better in person, and believe me, once you put this in your mouth, you're gonna be drooling. It's really good. It is seriously
Super
good.
easy.
And I know we say this all the time, but there's no other word. I don't know. I got to start coming up with different words because it's true. She wanted to see the sandwich again. Hello. Okay, can't wait for the Kamut online.
Oh, I know. We're gonna have
Do you
5
deliver? Yes.
Yes, we deliver with Kamut, but you got to pick it
No,
up.
she meant for the
I know.
sandwich I bought.
Oh, okay.
Do you ship? Yes, we'll ship it to you. Had my sister-in-law pick up the Kamut for me. Turns out she lives down the street from Lisa, hoping it makes it okay in my luggage back to Florida. I love that.
Yay. I actually called the airline because I'm going to take some to Dina in Kentucky, and they said that it's fine.
Yeah,
That the
they say
flour's
it's totally fine.
So I'm hoping that it is. So
Okay. All right, we're going to show you the sandwich super fast. Then she's going to talk about how we love to roast our veggies. And then we are going to talk about a couple of our favorite ingredients that we want to talk about. I know that they keep asking for this.
Sure.
Okay, what were we going to show? Sorry. I wanted to read my quote, too.
Oh, yeah, read that.
Okay, I wanted to read one little quote before I start, okay? Look at my cute Utah tea, by the way. If you know this store up in Midway, it's called Fernway. If you've never
Our
been to
favorite.
it, cutest store ever. I think she actually came up
Emily
with this.
did?
Well, the color combo,
Yeah.
I think she said.
Wow.
Anyway, so it's kind of fun. I'm representing Utah, favorite state. Okay, what about the golden 86 spring wheat in our food storage 2-year supply? How does it compare?
I'm not sure about that one, but it's probably not Kamut because Kamut is an ancient grain and it's full of more protein. It's full of so many great nutrition, so much nutritional value. A couple of the main things is the texture, the taste, and the digestibility. Those are probably the 3 main things for Kamut. So taste first, texture, and digestibility. And it makes everything better. We think. We have tried it, we've been we've been using it for years now, and every time we make something that we haven't made for a while, we do it with Kamut, and we just,
Everything tastes better. It just does. I can't explain it. We were always all-purpose all the way. Like, we never would do cake flour for our cakes. It was, really, we didn't.
No, we would try it.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm saying most of the time, everything was just our all-purpose flour. And now I can't believe the taste difference.
And also the difference. You just feel when you're eating better. You just feel it, as it goes down and in every way. And it gives you, I think it helps with energy. It helps with the common cold. It helps with cholesterol.
You want to have energy like this one? You got to eat Kamut.
It helps with hormones. The list goes on and on. Look it up online.
Okay, how does the white Kamut compare nutrition-wise to the wheat Kamut?
It's about 10% less. 10% less than the whole wheat Kamut. So that's all. It's not a lot of difference. And we love the whole wheat Kamut for bread, but we don't love it in our cookies and our cakes.
No.
It makes too big of a difference because it's
so
good
like
for
whole
you.
wheat. It's too dense.
It's
you can't
too
do
dense.
it for everything.
It's like cooking with whole wheat with everything, but
Which is not good.
It makes incredible bread. It makes incredible bread.
Incredible
I
bread.
go back and forth with white, the whole wheat kamut, back and forth. But we use the white for everything.
Everything. Every single thing. That's one of our most asked questions. Okay, made your chocolate chip cookies with the French salt for church, and someone asked me what salt I put in it. So for those that don't believe that there's a taste difference in the salt, who won't believe you can taste the difference in the salt? You can. Oh, that's so nice.
Yes.
Now I'm using the salt in everything. Thanks
Yes.
for your inspiration.
You just have to be brave because you look at it and you're like, how is this going to work? How am I really going to be able to use, especially the more coarse, the gray? But it does. It melts away in most of your cooking. It leaves the taste. Again, nutritional value, 100% natural salt from France. What gets better than that?
What gets better? And we're still going to that salt farm.
Yeah, we are. Hopefully the end of the summer, just like we're going up to the Kamut farm in Montana.
We have so much fun. Like, I know we keep saying this, but really, we have so much scheduled that it's crazy. So we have a lot of good. Okay, let me hurry and read this quote, and then we're going to start the sandwich. Okay. A follower sent this to us yesterday, and I loved what this quote of this man said, okay? He said, when we sit down at the dinner table, is our whole family there? I remember as a young man asking permission to play baseball through dinner time. Just put my meal in the oven, I said to my mother. She responded, Robert, I really want you to take a break. Come home, be with the family for dinner, and then you can go out and play baseball until dark. She taught all of us that where family meals are concerned, it's not the food, but the family interaction that nourishes our soul. My mother taught that the greatest love we give is within our home. So that is what we talk about. That is our message, and that's what we have said before. It's not just the food. It's about getting your family around the dinner table. So I love that. So thanks for sharing that with us. We loved that.
It's perfect.
It's what she raised us with.
It's perfect. The food is secondary to getting your family together to sort out and talk over the day, because that's what happens at dinner. You sort out the day, you talk it over. The food is secondary, but that's what gets us to the table, because everybody's excited for the good food and for the variety of food with the Food Nanny plan. So it's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so we're going to show you how to make this sandwich. This is so easy. But the flavors combine, it's really good. So I'm just going to show you on white bread right now, which is not our Kamut bread, which is really...
most of you will have just white sandwich bread, whether it's homemade or store-bought. You just need some white sandwich bread.
Okay, so you're going to take one side, and you're just going to put the butter on one side of both slices of your bread, okay? So after you put the butter, just get it nice and good everywhere. Then we have finely shredded Romano cheese. I've just gotten a block of Romano cheese, and this is our microplane. Isn't it called microplane? Mm-hmm. It's our microplane little grater. So you just want it finely shredded. And then I've just put it into a bowl. And it says you can either dip your bread with the butter side in it, or I'm just going to put the cheese, press it into it. So I'm just going to get the Romano cheese.
And the reason why we're making this sandwich tonight is because it's Romano cheese and it's Italian night. It's a quick dinner for you and your family. And it's something a little bit easier to do in the summertime. Leave the arugula off. If your kids just, I don't want that arugula, just leave it off for them.
But they'll eat all of this. And last night, I hope you made the chicken. I hope you liked it. I made one of the chicken breasts without the spinach because I knew my kids weren't going to like it. But one of them does eat it. And I do think that you should make your kid try all things, because you don't want to give them a palate of...
That chicken is good.
It was yummy.
That chicken recipe is good.
I know too many people that let their kids just slide by with, they only like to eat mac and cheese and corn dogs and pizza
or cereal.
And it's like,
chicken nuggets.
If you're gonna give into that every single night, and they know no matter what you're gonna pull out the corn dog, the cereal, of course they're not gonna want to try the new foods. Of course they're not going to. But you've got to be more strict and firm, like, this is dinner. This is
And the
dinner.
other thing is, to get your picky eaters to eat, let them choose the meal time. Let them choose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day they want to choose, and cook what their favorite
excited
food is.
about.
And then, have everybody in the family take a night and have them pick their meal. Then they'll be more likely to eat the other people's, choices. So that's super fun too.
I'm in California, so I can't buy it. Pretty please, may I have the Kamut bread recipe?
Yes, DM us. But you can get the Kamut, you just need it shipped to you.
Okay, sorry, I'm trying to show this. I just like, do you get this one with the canola oil?
I love it with the canola or the olive oil.
Okay, so we love the land of lakes butter. That's all we talk about. I'm trying to point it down so that you can kind of see this. So I just get the one that's you can spread easy.
There's another one also that I love with sea salt and olive oil. I love that one. This is just spreadable. If you have a large family, this is not going to probably work for you, but for special things.
Yeah, I don't use this all the time.
No,
I don't use this all the time. Okay, so now you're going to flip your bread over, and now we've got the other side, and I just have a thin slice of Colby Jack cheese, and then I have a thin slice of Gruyere. I always say it wrong, but it was a Gruyere.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're just going to add that on top of it. So you've got your cheese. Then you're going to put a layer of Dijon Grey Poupon mustard.
Which makes it so good.
This makes it so good.
If you don't like it, then do regular yellow mustard. It is a little more spicy and flavorful, so just use
not too bad.
But not bad.
And then I'm adding just apricot jam. Of course, if this was homemade, this would be, your mom made the best apricot jam.
She did.
My grandma had the best apricot jam.
She would.
Okay, so then you're putting a layer of this.
Which is now a layer of sweet with the spicy, so it tastes really good.
It's really good.
And I don't know, there's something about apricot jam.
Okay, then a layer of arugula. Okay. And this is it. This is it.
Perfect.
So
Sort of a little gourmet grilled cheese.
Okay, so now we're just gonna put them back together, and I'm doing it on our little tabletop grill right here. How am I gonna show this? Yeah. I love to so then you're just gonna place it on here. And then you'll see how it melts melts perfectly. Okay, so tell them about,
So, we can serve that sandwich.
Made the chicken last night, amazing.
Good, I love that chicken. It's so good, and I love the spinach in it. When you see a little bit of green in a recipe like that, I'm definitely going for it. So these are some roasted veggies. I actually turned the oven up to 500, Lizzie's oven. Everybody's oven cooks different. So this was cooking for about 25 minutes at almost 500 degrees. I think they're...
Okay, but tell them how you think it's key. How you chop it really fine.
Chop it, dice your veggies pretty small. So when you take a bite, you're gonna get a few different veggies in your mouth when you get your fork and you take a bite. Whatever you've got in your fridge, we happen to have broccoli and cauliflower and a red pepper and a little bit of zucchini. You can add carrots. Oftentimes I add kale. You can add fresh green beans. Oh my goodness, every kind of squash, sweet potato, whatever you have. And then just dice it up, add our yummy olive oil, and then our incredible salt, fresh ground black pepper. Turn your oven up to 450 to 500. I don't have to go to 500 in my oven. Some people have even roasted at 375 to 425. It works for them. Taste this, Lizzie.
I'm getting to learn my oven. That's the one thing I hate about moving. You have to relearn your oven.
How does that taste?
Amazing.
The taste, there's nothing like it.
It's so simple. Would you refer them to get that olive oil I tried?
Sure, it's a great one. It's actually a really good one.
So I was at Costco a couple of days ago trying, because we've had some of you even ask if we like the Costco olive oil. And
This one was good.
This one is pretty good. It's the Greek. It's the organic from Greece. So it's pretty good. And how can you tell them how you feel like you can tell it's a good olive oil?
Well, if it has a peppery taste, I happen to love the fresh peppery taste, and this one does. Also, it's in glass, and it's in a dark bottle, and that's very important. The reason why sometimes I don't do the Costco olive oil, because it comes in plastic, oftentimes, and you get it double in plastic. It needs to be glass. I brought some of our other favorite olive oil.
Look at this. I made your Kamut bread finally. Everyone in my family loved it. My husband wanted to take it on his work trip with him.
Wow. Did you just love the taste and the texture and everything?
We don't lie. I told you we don't lie.
Oh.
Okay, some of our some of our
happy for
favorite
you.
ingredients. We're so happy for you.
So-
You're living La Vita Vera.
Yeah, exactly. So these vegetables, I would be serving alongside of this sandwich. Just
I
like
can't
that.
stop.
Just like that. The more you prepare vegetables, the more your kids are going to see you eat them. And maybe not today, but in 4 or 5 or maybe even a couple of years, they're going to be tasting them. For sure, after they leave your house, they will remember mom and dad eating those vegetables, and they will eat them. So just make sure that they're present. Also, chips are fine to serve with this. A few chips, the fresh veggies, and this sandwich,
Start
and
showing
you
some
have
of this.
a great meal. So what we wanted to talk a little bit about today were some of our favorite ingredients. Our list is actually super long, and we're going to have it available online today for you. I say America is well fed, but not well nourished. And that's part of Lizzie and I's goal, is to see that you are well nourished along your path of learning how to put dinner on the table for your family. We don't want you to just cook anything, but we want it to be easy and delicious and nutritious. This is why we're sharing our Kamut with you, our salt, our olive oils, our favorite ingredients, basic ingredients. This is going to make your family well nourished. So we're all well fed, but we need to be more well nourished. And so a lot of our favorite ingredients on our list are going to be available online, such as our Kamut, our fleur de sel, which is our finer, more finishing salt, our gros sel from Garand, which is our gray salt, our extra virgin olive oil, and we share all the kinds with you that we love. This is one that we love from Trader Joe's, the California Estate olive oil. This happens to be one of my favorite all-time ever, which is from Portugal. I love the Portuguese olive oil, and this brand you can actually get at the Portuguese store on State Street in Salt Lake City. And if you're interested, DM me. I love this one. I love the olive oil from Spain, from Sicily, from Greece. And I give you actually on our list the names of the different olive oils that I do love. For instance, it's Carbonal, and I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, from Spain. That's my favorite olive oil from Spain, and it's so good. I love it. Mandranova Nocerella, I'm not pronouncing it right, from Sicily. And then the one from Trader Joe's, and the one from Reserva Gallo from Portugal, from 1919. So that's amazing. Okay, our favorite balsamic.
Did you have it?
You know,
Because that's what somebody's asking right now.
Okay.
Where did you put mine?
I thought we had it right here, Lizzie. While you find it, I want to talk about a vinegar that comes from the same Napa Valley Naturals that our balsamic vinegar comes from. And it's the only one that we're using. I'm sure that there's, you know, you can go so expensive,
there.
yeah, on balsamic vinegar. My goodness, I know stores back in New York, which will be there this weekend. We're so excited. So we'll be showing you some of our favorite hot spots and places there. but I know of a place in New York that sells balsamic vinegar. It's over $200. You can go high for balsamic. This one is, I think, an everyday overall. I love the consistency of it.
Yes.
It's not so thin. It's thick. It's so delicious. It's the Napa Valley Naturals, the Grand Reserve. It's the Sherry Wood Age.
You could even do the vegetables with that glaze.
Oh yes. You could definitely
You could roast
add
those vegetables with that glaze.
Just add a little bit to it. Now this is our go-to vinegar, which is the same brand, the Napa Valley Naturals, the Oak Age Champagne vinegar. This, if it calls for white vinegar, you can use it. If it calls for apple cider vinegar, you can use this. This vinegar is amazing, and it can be your go-to
Cream
vinegar.
of the crop.
It is. It's fabulous. Okay, after we talk about the balsamics and our champagne vinegar, then we go to our chocolate. This is my favorite cocoa to use, which is processed Dutch cocoa powder. And you can buy this in many different brands. They're all pretty good. This one I happen to get at Orson.
Okay, well, hold on. Where can you buy this? Okay, so
Whole Foods.
Yeah, but guess what? Somebody's now told me they saw it at Harmon's.
Okay, great.
Somebody in St. George. What store's in St. George?
Harmon's.
Oh, then I think that's where they saw Harmon's. So we thought this was only Whole Foods, but a couple other people have found it.
The thing is, we don't have a Harmon's around us and never have.
No.
And so we love it.
Love Harmon's.
We love Harmon's to death, but it's just so far, so we don't know Harmon's like we know some of the other stores.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check this sandwich.
Yeah. So these are great. But now moving on to chocolate. So I showed you our Dutch processed cocoa. This is really what it's just more rich. It's more delicious. It's from Belgium. This is the cocoa that you want to be using in our recipes. And our recipes actually talk about it and call for the Dutch process. This is the chocolate that I use in my hot chocolate every morning, along with Hershey's, good old Hershey's syrup. I use a square or two of this in my hot chocolate every morning, which is 100% unsweetened baking chocolate, which is super good for you. And good old bakers that we've had forever and a day. It's from the 1700s. That is actually, I think, processed in Canada. But Baker's is a good unsweetened chocolate that we use in brownies and different things. Now we're using Ghirardelli. Now we're using Guittard. I have them all listed.
Yeah, so we're going to be posting this.
Okay.
Okay, so what else did you want to say?
So we want to talk about, let's see. We're talking about whole organic chickens that I like to buy at Costco. They come 2 or 3 to a pack. They're whole. You can cut them up. Oh, they make the best chicken. We can't always do that, so I like to buy my other chicken there as well, like chicken breasts or whatever. Okay, now, a lot of questions on white cooking wine, the kind of white cooking wine that we use. I have it all spelled out for you here. All of our favorite white cooking wines, as well as our favorite red cooking wines, and substitutes. So, substitutes for white cooking wine: apple juice, high quality apple cider with a splash of white wine vinegar, sparkling white grape juice. Substitutes for red cooking wine are going to be pomegranate juice. For any red wine, also high quality apple cider. Okay, those are our substitutes. All of this is going to be online today.
Fabulous.
And then our high quality cheeses. We get so many DMs. What cheese should we be using? What cheeses should we have in our fridge? I name all of our favorites and actually where they're from. Okay? So I've learned a lot about cheese through the years, and I'm very proud to know where they're all from. I love them. So here, honey. We love the Kirtland brand Clover honey. My favorite honey right now in the world is from the Weed family. It's their raw honey, and it's naturally grown in Utah. If you can get your hands on the Reed family's honey, oh my goodness, you're going to die. It's
Where do you
amazing.
pick it up?
You just have to get online.
Oh.
It's in different places, or contact them.
They're all saying thank you for making the list.
Good. Vanillas, we get so many. What vanilla do you use? It's so expensive. We do love the Kirtland brand vanilla. It is more expensive, but right now we're living on Mexican vanilla that we pick up different ones in Mexico. Our Trader Joe's stuff. Our favorite Trader Joe's stuff is on this list. Everything from rosemary raisin crackers, hot and sweet crackers, their tapenade, Trader Joe brand cream cheese is good. We still prefer the Kraft, the original Kraft Philadelphia, but we do like their cream cheese.
Yeah.
They have buffalo mozzarella at Trader Joe's, and then they have a lot of the cheeses that I'm telling you about on this list are at Trader Joe's. Probably the best price that you can find for these high quality cheeses from Normandy, from France, from Holland, from Switzerland. Amazing good prices there. I tell you how to make cheese boards on this list, and some other favorites.
Leave it on there for a minute.
Oh, you know, something that I didn't get on here, which I need to add. I talk about our rice, how we love jasmine rice. I mention it, I tell you about it. Our Calrose, our brown arborio, which is for risotto, basmati rice. So I talk a lot about our different rices that we use. And I was going to mention something that just left my mind. I'll think of it. Anyway, so there's lots and lots of information here on favorite ingredients. So that's what we wanted to share with you today. It's going to be posted online, and
Fabulous job.
yeah, super great. So any questions on that?
Can't wait for the list. Thank you. They're all being super nice.
Okay,
so
great.
I'm gonna take off the sandwich. Show this, Mom.
Yeah, just fresh off the grill. Yum. Super hot. Can you see that?
Cut
Super
into
yummy.
it again.
Yeah.
Okay. If anybody has any questions,
Let's
I'm trying to find my knife. If not,
let's see. Lizzie, will you be back on Thursday?
Thursday, yes.
Or what about Wednesday? I think Wednesday and Thursday, actually, you'll be back with a live. I'm leaving in the morning for Kentucky. I'm super excited to go there and speak with Dina and all of her committee and all the kids and grown-ups out there. We're going to talk about how important dinner time is and the integrity of it. So I'm super excited about that. Lizzie will meet me in New York on Friday night, and so I'm hoping we'll be at one of our favorite pizza places then. But you'll be back, I think, tomorrow and the next day. So
That's amazing. What am I doing tomorrow? The salmon?
Yes, but you need a grill.
Okay.
I love the sweet.
How about the Trader
With the
Joe's
spicy.
butter?
It's good, but I love Land O'Lakes.
Will there be a third cookbook?
Lizzie's gonna write it. There he is.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she'll write it
Yeah.
for sure.
In 10 years. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for all the work you do. Oh, sorry. Was it too hot?
Oh, it's too hot.
Sorry. Excited for the list. I can keep it in my purse for all times when I am at a Trader Joe's, etc. That's super nice.
That's so nice.
Okay, well, we will get back with you exactly on our schedule, but we're going to be together and showing all of our favorite restaurants in New York City. So it's going to be very fun. So make sure
Very
you tune
fun.
in for that. And I don't know, we'll be back.
We've got a lot of lives planned with different people coming up through the summer. It's gonna be super fun.
We've got our schedule really booked. We've got a couple of people that we want to do lives with, showing what they do. It's a long story, so it's going to be really
Let
fun.
us know what you would like to hear from us. I think that's a main thing. Let us know what you would like to hear. We'll write it down and we'll get to it.
Yeah.
And it's super fun to have you with us. So thanks, everybody. And remember to cook for your family because they're worth it.
That's right. Keep cooking. Your family's worth it. Have a fabulous day. Make this insane sandwich. It's the easiest dinner you can create, and it's super good.
Super
Have
good.
a good day.
See
Do
you.
you still have aprons? Yes.
Oh, yes. We have aprons. We have Food Nanny spoons. We have Kamut.
Salt, Kamut,
Books. Everything.
everything you ever need,
Everything. And,
and more. Just kidding.
you know what? One other thing. In the first book, a lot of people say, how about your favorite kitchen supplies? We will add to this, but the well-stocked kitchen is on page 277, and this still applies in every way. So the well-stocked kitchen, and then kitchen supplies. Must-haves, handy to have, and nice to have eventually. And we talk about all the things that, as we show you in our cooking demos, we show you our favorite kitchen supplies all the time. But in the book, it tells you all of that as well. But then we give you extras all the time.
Right. Cami wants to do a live with us. Come on, Cami. What day will you be home from NYC? I will be in Utah and hoping to get to Kamut. Just DM me and I'll tell you my schedule.
Okay.
Or if you wanted to get it from her. Love you, ladies. Hoping my daughter shares my love for cooking when she grows up. She will.
She will. Everybody learns by example. That's all it is. That's how I learned. That's how Lizzie learned, and that's how your daughter's going to learn.
Consistent, by example, consistency. She'll love it. Already my daughter loves it. Okay, enjoy. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
I'm trying